So basically, what I do is I rank these little ugly websites in small cities for small business owners. So think like tow truck owners, tree care, roofing, water damage. Let's say I'm in a small city in California called Foster City. Pretty small city, right? Only 32,000 people are in there. But let's say you're in Foster City and your car breaks down. What are you going to do? Well, you're probably going to go to Google and you're going to type in the word towing. But you'll see here's a website. This is actually someone who I taught. This is like one of my coaching students built this. So what's really cool is you don't need fancy technology. You could literally do this off one of those cheap Chromebooks. But do you see how there's this phone number right up here? What's really cool about this phone number is that it's a voice over IP tracking phone number. This website does not belong to an actual tow truck company. This belongs to just a person like you and me, right? So like I have hundreds of sites just like this. You have to understand Google is an algorithm. It's just a fancy math equation. And that math equation determines what gets ranked first versus second versus third on Google. But what you'll see is that this phone number here, this is a tracking number, voice over IP number. So anytime someone Google searches in Foster City that they need a tow truck, they find the site, they click the website, they get this phone number, they call it, right? And they're like, hey, I'm stranded on the side of the road. I need a tow truck. I need to get towed. And that call gets recorded. Obviously, it does all the nice disclaimers like this call is being recorded for training purposes. But then it forwards to an actual tow truck company. So let's call them Joe's Towing. So Joe gets the phone call. And when Joe picks up, it will give a little disclaimer on Joe's end. So it'll say this call's from fostercitytowing.net. And then the call connects. So Joe's now getting a customer, right? So Joe, the tow truck company, gets customers. They're able to go make money, get more business. They just got a tow. You win because you made Joe money. Joe gets the tow. Joe goes, fulfills the customer. So everyone wins, right? The person stranded on the highway or stranded on the road, they're able to get a tow truck. You're able to make passive reoccurring income because you built the site once. And Joe's paying you basically to be the middle person, right? To broker the leads. And it's all automated. I'll show all this to you. But in this case, I'm pretty sure the person I'm coaching, I think they're making $500 a month off this client. So you can only imagine that you do all this upfront work, but you're getting paid over and over and over again.